there, my name is Sultana Muzikir of sultanamuzikir.com. I'm a designer and maker who loves everything handmade. In this video, I'll be sharing with you 8 things that you can make with your leftover yarn. But before we get started, I'd like to welcome you to my channel. And if you don't already, I invite you to subscribe and ring that bell so you can be notified when I upload new videos. Now, let's get started. As fiber artists, crochet or knit, we often accumulate a lot of leftover yarn. And sometimes it's a sizable portion of yarn, but sometimes it's a lot of small pieces that we may not know exactly what to do with it. I don't know about you, but I can't bring myself to throwing it away. I can't throw away yarn, and I don't want to hold on to it indefinitely. So some of you might be in the same situation that I'm in, and that's why I produced this list of 8 things that I think will be nice that you can make with your leftover yarn. So let's get started. Number 1 are hot pads, and I used some of my leftover cotton yarn, and I made this hot pad that you could use to put like if you have a teapot or a pot you're going to want to put on your table and you want to protect your table so it won't ruin it, you can use this cotton hot pad. And that's a great little project you can make. And that is the number 1. For number 2, you can make scrunchies. And I use a lot of my leftover yarn to make scrunchies, and they're a very popular item that take a little time to make. You do need a hair tie, and you're going to crochet over the hair tie. And they're quick and nice little projects that you can make. And they also, if you go to craft shows, if you sell at craft shows, they're a good item to sell at craft shows also. So that's number 2. And number 3, you can crochet some cute cookie earrings. And I used some of my leftover cotton yarn, and I made these cookie earrings. And I did have to add a jump ring, and I added some chain here and the ear wire. But that's something I think is really cute that you can make with your leftover yarn. And that's another nice small item that you can make for a craft show also. And it doesn't take too much time. The crochet cookies earrings. And next, number 4, you can make flower keychains. And I made these keychains with my leftover yarn also. And I did, for the middle part, I did have to use a little fiber fill to make it a little puffy, squishy here in the middle. And if you don't have fiber fill, you could use, if you have leftover yarn, like little small pieces that you can't really crochet with, you can use those to fill in for the fiber fill to give you that little cushy effect for the flower keychains. And I did have to add the chain and which I already had, and a key ring, and this clip here. You can use it, a person could use this for their keys, and they could hook it onto their bag also. And that's number 4 that you can make with flowered keychains with your leftover yarn. That's another good item that you can sell at craft shows also. And number 5, a bookmark. This is a very simple, easy item that you can make. You just need a small amount of yarn, and it would make a nice gift for a person who loves to read physical books, or if you like to read physical books. And if you're in the middle of reading something, you need to stop and you need to keep your page, you can use this as your bookmark here. Just lay it right here on your page. There you go. And you have your bookmark ready to continue with your reading. And that is number 5 on my list. Crochet bookmark. Number 6, I forgot number 6, the granny square. It's another quick make that you can customize to any size and use for many types of projects. You can sew them together to make a hat or a scarf or many different things. So I made this granny square with my leftover cotton yarn, and that's another item that you can make with the leftover yarn. And number 7 would be a blanket. If you have a large amount of yarn, you can make a blanket, and this is what I'm working on now with my leftover yarn, this blanket. And I think this is one of the most relaxing projects to make with your leftover yarn, because you can make it any size you want and just keep adding different colors and just keep crocheting. Use a really easy stitch pattern, and you can just crochet while you're watching your favorite TV show and just relax. And that is number 7 on my list. And number 8 would be a sweater coat. And if you were watching at the beginning of this video, I was showing you the finished product of my sweater coat that I used with, I had a large stash of leftover yarn, and this would make a really impressive project that you can make. And a couple of videos ago, I was talking about the health benefits of crocheting. If you missed that video, I'll leave a link to it in the comments below. And I mentioned that I usually don't make anything for myself, and how I decided to make a jacket for myself. And I was working on that project during the video. And in this video, I'm revealing the finished product that I was working on, and it turned into a sweater coat, so I made it a little longer than a jacket, and I'm quite pleased how it came out. It's not a quick project to make, but it was worth the time and the effort. And I'll show you again some photos of the sweater coat that I made. So I hope that this video was helpful for you, and if you decide to make any of these items, that would be awesome. And I'd like to know, have you made any of these items that I've suggested so far? And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring that bell so you'll be notified when I upload new videos. And also share this video with your fellow crocheters who might want to make some of these projects. And in the meantime, I thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and have a wonderful day.